Rock and Roll Trucker.
This is the Rock and Roll Trucker. We're knocking out miles, we're eating good, we're rocking and rolling and having a good time. Come along for a ride. Let's see where we can go today.
Good morning, y'all. It is, what is it? What day is it? It's Thursday. Thursday, January 18th, I think. I've lost track of it all due to all this weather and all the sitting still and the canceled loads and everything. Anyways, I'm over here off of I-20 in Georgia somewhere at Molly's Food and Fuel. Shout out to them. They got a couple of locations now. A new little independent truck stop. I think there's two of them, maybe three. I'm at one of them. Their parking lot leaves a lot to desire, gravel and dirt, but the store is quite nice. Nice people, good hot food. They stay open 24 hours a day, decent bathrooms, and the prices are not bad. So shout out to them for giving us a different option. Not crazy about their parking, but they're trying to give us a different option, and they're independent, and I like that. We love that as truckers. Yeah, give us something different. Yeah. They got a sign outside, so they're getting ready to add in showers and a driver's lounge, and you can see where they're getting ready to pour some concrete and stuff, so they're trying. Support the little indies. I'll support these guys, for sure. Yeah, we're about to finish we took off for Charleston, South Carolina yesterday from Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We got as far as we could, getting ready to run out of time. Stopped, got our 10 in. We're about to pull back out this morning and make the rest of the way to Charleston. From there, I don't know. See what happens. We're up. We're at it. We got a biscuit. It's time to do some trucking. Let's go. Traffic. People are driving out of their minds today. There's just too much traffic. I don't know how the hell there's this many cars on the road at all times, 24 hours a day. I don't know where everybody goes. I don't know when anybody works. And it's just not fun out on these roads anymore. Unless you get way out in the middle of nowhere, you just can't get away from people doing stupid stuff. And it's getting hard to find out in the middle of nowhere anymore. Like even out way, you start getting out in places that used to not have any traffic, and it's just covered up with people now. It's getting harder and harder to find middle of nowhere where there's nobody. It's alright though. We're about to pull in where we're at, albeit about an hour later than I was anticipating on getting here. We've got our next load lined up, but showing up at this place at this time of day, I'm not sure how quick this is going to go, and then I got to get my deadhead over to where I'm going. And right now, I went from feeling like I had all kinds of extra time to now I'm really, really, really crunched for time and going to be running very, very tight. Way tighter than I anticipated, way tighter than I liked, way tighter than I wanted to or need to. Hopefully we can get it done. Sometimes this place will get you out lickety-split quicker than you can snap your darn fingers. And then sometimes sometimes it's hard to just even find a human being to work with. I don't know. We're about to get up in here. We're going to have to, they got a little security shack we'll have to go through, and we'll get checked in with a little old man guard there. I assume it's probably the same old guy that's there. He's a nice feller. He's been cordial every time I've been there. We'll see if that's the case today. Hopefully he just zipped us right in and we don't have to sit there and talk about it for 10 minutes because I got things to do. I got places to be, freight to get off, freight to get on, and then a home to get to. Yeah, that's the main goal here. Here we are. We're pulling up to the little guard shack here. We're going to check in with this fine gentleman and see what he's got to say today. And then we'll get in there and get back in and checked in, hopefully unloaded quick, and then we will get back with you all here in a little while. Oh yeah, not too bad. We got unloaded over there, and pretty quickly. They met me at the dock almost as soon as I set my parking brakes, and then they got me in the door and started unloading me. They had me out of there in about 10 minutes, so I was able to boogie on to my next place, to my next shipper, and got over here, and that's where I'm leaving now. I was only over there for about a half hour, 40 minutes max total, so all in all, between a delivery and a pickup, I had less than an hour, probably right at an hour to a little less than an hour invested in the whole transaction. Loaded up, I've only got a little more than 5,000 pounds in the box, just a couple of skids. Easy living. It's heading back to Chattanooga to deliver tomorrow. Can't ask for any better than that. We'll see how the receiver is. They don't review real well, but we're pulling out of here. This big industrial compound here is actually kind of sharing the same property as a naval weapons base over here in Charleston. So I'm over here amongst the Defenders of America over here, and some of the big boom stuff over here. I guess that's I didn't expect to be coming in and all this. That's one of them things. If you miss the turn to get on this road going in, it runs straight into a gate that goes directly into the part of the naval base there. It doesn't look like it would be real kind and friendly if you tried to run up in there. So follow your directions real good when you get off in here. But yeah, the whole area is just surrounded on all sides of, like, you know, different parts of the naval weapons base there. That's kind of cool. Didn't really get to see too much, but it's kind of interesting here. You know, you get over here in an area like this, you got to mind your P's and Q's and check it into that place I was just at. There's like there's chemical manufacturers and all kinds of hazmat stuff going on in there and everything. So you got to behave in there. You got to behave out here on the streets passing through the naval base area and all. Interesting setup. But yeah, we got us a nice light load that's going back to the hometown there, and quick work of it all. The receiver today, they're hit or miss. Today they were very much hit. I was like, it was like record time getting in and out of there today, actually. So that was pretty awesome. These folks here, it took a few extra minutes to get checked in, and then they worked on another, truck before they got me, but it wasn't very long. They were pretty on top of their stuff here too. So give 2 thumbs up to both places today. Now we get to just go drive. See how far we make it. We're probably going to shut down before Atlanta, no matter what we do. I don't feel like dealing with the evening Atlanta stuff here. If I can just get up and be over there tomorrow morning, maybe I can pass through the traffic, beat the traffic through in the morning. That's the ideal situation. There's a big shipping container ship, some sort of a cargo ship sitting over there. Not getting to see any war machines over here, though. No fighting. None of the fighting machinery visible. I'm sure they got that tucked away back off in there. Of course, that may not even... I don't know. It's like a weapons base. See, entering naval weapons station through traffic only. No stopping unless authorized. So, yeah, get in and get out. We got dangerous stuff in here. And if you stop and screw about, we're going to have a talk with you, is basically what that sign means. I'm guessing this is like a port to come load the weapons and stuff up on the ships and Navy planes and stuff, I guess. So that's all I can figure. I don't know enough about it all, but that's what my guess is. I'm assuming there's probably some pretty serious stuff tucked away off on this property over here. Well, I don't really have anything I can show you, so nothing interesting to point out here. So I guess I'm going to get off of here and go do some driving, knock some of this trip out here, and I'll catch back up with you all when I get a little further out of town. Probably when I get back over into Georgia. Y'all behave until then. Don't be going and getting arrested on the Navy base here or nothing like that. You don't want that kind of trouble, and I don't think I can get you out of it. Same goes for me. I don't think y'all can help me if I get in trouble up here either. So I'm going to behave too. And I'll talk to you all here in a bit. Howdy again, folks. We out here driving. I said I'd say hello again once we got around Georgia. We've been in Georgia for just a short couple of miles. We are passing by Augusta. We just had the sun in our eyes to the point that I'm still almost seeing spots. Man, it like the sun was just sitting right above the hill in front of me here. Like we were, like the whole entire interstate, you could see, everybody had their brake lights and everything on because nobody could see anything. There was no clouds obstructing it. It seemed like abnormally bright and ridiculous. It was almost painful. Like I thought I was gonna have to pull over for a minute. It got so bright. I couldn't get up high enough to get it behind the sun visor or anything with the way we were going uphill pointing at it. It was thought there was going to be accidents. Beautiful, gorgeous sky. Let me tell you that. It's gorgeous out there. But man, that sun was brutal there for a minute. Bad brutal. It is compared to my earlier ventures in the week and even just a day or so ago when it was down to 0 degrees in Jackson, Tennessee there. We're showing a crisp 55 degrees here. I saw it get up to 60 and 65 over there around Charleston today where I was at. Substantially warmer over here than where it was earlier in the week. I wouldn't have had all my loads canceling earlier in the week if I'd have been over this way. I was a victim of circumstances with that weather earlier. We're headed on, trying to decide where I want to stop. Got about 2.5 hours left. I don't have enough to get all the way back to Chattanooga tonight, so I'm going to have to stop. And if I've got to stop anyways, I'm probably just going to save myself the misery of evening time Atlanta, because it gets stupid even in the evening times there. And I'm just going to probably go sleep it off and fight that battle in the morning. I'm probably going to stay over here in Madison, Georgia. I still got a little ways before I get there. Still got about, let me see, that's exit 194, they're at 114. I got about 80 miles to cover, and I'll decide if I'm going to stop there or not. I probably will. There's a Mexican restaurant over there that I like. It's a nice little walk, get some exercise in. It's warmed up a little bit, so it's not as cold as it was last time that I did it. So we'll see if they got parking spaces. If they don't have a parking space at the Pilot, that idea is null and void because I'll have to go to the other side of the interstate there to the TA, and that's just too much of a walk from TA there going to the Mexican restaurant. So hopefully by the time I get there, I will be in the mood to stop and they will have a parking space. We'll see. Pedal to the metal, we might have to speed it up a little bit. Yeah. I usually 9 times out of 10 don't have a problem finding a space there if you get there at any sort of a reasonable time. I've found spaces there to even well after dark in the past, which is unusual in most places, but more times than not it seems to work out there. We'll find out though. It's starting to get a little dark over here. You're not going to be able to see me real good here in a few more minutes, despite the fact that I thought that the sun was going to weld all of the cars to the ground a few minutes ago. It is now tucked itself firmly behind the hills, behind the trees there, and starting to slowly get dark. Golly, it's a beautiful, beautiful sky today. It is a beautiful sunset this evening. The camera never quite picks that up and does it justice, but oh well, I'm going to get off and drive, knock this little 75, 80 miles out here, and hopefully land in a parking spot and get some food. We'll see. If not, we'll just eat some beans and rice out of the truck. Don't bother me none. I know what I'd rather have, but it doesn't bother me a bit. I love beans and rice too. So either way, it'll work out. I'll hop off of here and enjoy this beautiful sunset. And look at that. Let me hang on just for another minute. You can kind of see some of that. It's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm going to go. And catch up with you guys when it's time to call it a night. Bye-bye for now. See you in a little bit. Good morning. And it is morning. It's the next day. I didn't finish this video yesterday. I was lazy. This week stressed me out, and once I got stopped, I was just ready to be stopped. So, we're folding this day into yesterday. We just made it through Atlanta a few minutes ago. We fought that battle, got it out of the way for the day. It's Friday. We've got Atlanta right where it belongs, in the rear view mirror. We're on the way to Chattanooga. We got to go do a live unload. The place does not have awesome reviews, but we've also only got like 5 pallets, 8 pallets, something like that on there for only about 5,000 pounds worth of freight. It's hardly anything. So hopefully they don't act like a bunch of fools and get that off. Then I'm going to run back to the yard where I park, and I got to drop this trailer and then backtrack back to Dalton, Georgia to grab my next load for Monday. That one's supposed to be preloaded, ready. All I got to go do is get the paperwork hooked up to the trailer, drag it back to the yard. And it's less than, it's only 15-20 minutes away from where I park. So in theory, should be easy living day, provided that this live unload here in a little while goes smoothly. You never can tell. There are reviews of this place on there where people had similar loads as me and said they spent hours in there, and the place just seems to not care. But there were also reviews that said, great place, got me out in 20 minutes. I don't know. You can't ever tell. You just can't tell. Although there were more bad reviews than there were good ones, so we'll find out. We're rolling through. The sun's starting to come up, so you can see me. I can talk at you. I'm not in Atlanta, so we're not living with the crazy insano people there. We got through that, and where are we at now? We're somewhere in the vicinity of, we're at mile marker 300, so we've already passed up the Cartersville TA exit. Rolling on our way. We'll be rolling up on Calhoun, Georgia here in a few miles. But yeah, this is just a continuation from yesterday because I was just too lazy to finish the video and didn't have much more interesting to say anyways. Not that I'm giving you a wealth of knowledge and lessons on life and secrets to the universe right now, but it's better than I would have been last night sitting in the sleeper. That said, I'm going to hop back off here for a few minutes, get a little closer to Chattanooga and get this load off, and then we'll catch back up. Ready to go home, y'all. Let's get this done. See y'all here in a bit. Right, folks, we made it to the delivery spot, and we got unloaded. Considering the size of the load, that took a little longer than necessary, but we're done. But we're pulling out of here. We're headed back for the parking lot. We're going to drop this trailer because we get to bobtail over to our load on Monday morning. I could pick it up today, but I don't feel like it. I want to go home, and it'd be just as simple just to go ahead and grab it Monday. I got to go over here, wish me luck, bless my pocket, and tell me it's all going to be okay, because once I get over here and get unhooked, I got to go in and clear up my shop bill from my repairs the week before last. And yeah, it's a heftier bill than I was hoping for, and so we got to go give away most of what we earned this week. Yeah, owning a truck is the grandest thing of all, right? Yeah, oh well, we'll make it. Ain't no big thing. I'm going to try and make 2024 a year of making more and not worrying so much about the things that happen. Things are gonna do what things are gonna do, and no sense in giving myself an early heart attack, right? We just gotta come with the stuff as it is and deal with it. And that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna go in there and swipe that card, wait for our fraud detection message to come through, reply back that it's okay, and watch my card melt. That's what we're going to do today. But yeah, Friday is almost done. It's almost time to go home. So I'm going to hop off here, get this drive done, get over to the shop, get this trailer off, run in there, and I'll catch up with you all when I get home. We'll edit this thing up and call it quits for the weekend. It'll be good until I get back in a bit.
Look, not in a truck. As promised yesterday, I'm going to finish this video. Didn't finish it yesterday. Combined today with yesterday. I made it. Look what I found. Dash. Look what I found. I found one. I found another one. She rescued me. She came in the car. She says, hop in, good looking. And I looked around. I said, who you talking to? And she said, you. So in I got, and home I came. Are you glad you brought me back?
Of course.
Yeah.
Indeed.
That's what she says. I don't know if I believe her. I don't know. What do you think, Dash? Him's lost. Him's lost. Yeah. I don't know what's going on. We're here. We made it back. We survived the weather week, although it's cold again. All the side roads are freezing and stuff, but the main roads are good, so it doesn't matter. Do you have any reason to be on a side road?
No. I stayed home. Completely.
She never leaves. She never leaves. I don't even know if she knew it snowed.
I knew it snowed. It was very cold.
No. Yeah, but we're here. We made it back. The week's over. I paid my shot bill. That was icky. I still feel dirty from it. My pocket feels unhealthy. Feels malnourished.
Did y'all know pockets could feel unhealthy?
It just feels so malnourished. But we got the shot bill paid. We made it home. She made me some good dinner. I requested some good bean soup. And bean soup I had. I had a bowl of it. And then I had another half a bowl. And then a couple of minutes ago, I had another half a bowl. It's tasty.
That's his way of saying he didn't have 3 bowls of bean soup.
I guess technically that all adds up to 1 and 3/4. I had almost 2 bowls. And I'll probably have some more here in a little bit. Because it's yummy. Why do I look so bloaty? Why does my face look so big? Did your bean soup do that to me?
What?
Or
No,
do I
my
just need
bean
to trim
soup
my
is
beard? Is my beard
fantastic.
puffy? Do I need to go? If I go trim my face,
If you go like this and then angle down, there you go.
I go trim my.
See?
If I go trim my face, I might lose a couple of inches.
You just
in
gotta learn
pounds.
the girl ways to record. No, not like that.
Oh, I look in much better shape. Woo! Yes. Look at that. Oh yeah. But yeah, we're here. Trucking's done for the week. We're going to Birmingham tomorrow. So even on my day off, you know what I'm going to do?
Drive.
I'm going to drive. No rest for the fat-faced wicked. Oh, gosh. So,
He's digging in my couch, man.
yeah. Let's get it, Dash. Yeah. Enough with that guy. Enough with this. We love you all, but it's time for us to go. Our neighbors upstairs are being very loud. I think I might bang on the ceiling here in a little while.
Get the broom.
We've been living here for quite some time. We haven't had issues with any neighbors until we got some new ones upstairs. Not a fan.
They moved in with a horse, I swear.
Are you a fan?
No.
We're not a fan. And if I get the right dose of some of that corn liquor in me tonight,
Oh, God. I'm glad I don't have any of that.
we might let them know that we're not fans. Okay, we don't have any corn liquor, but we got some of that brown liquor.
All I can hear is that song now.
Corn liquor. Yeah, there you go. Musical recommendation for the day. Get on Spotify or YouTube and look up Barnyard Stompers Corn Liquor.
Do it.
You'll appreciate me. You'll appreciate the song. It's fantastic. So yeah, I do have a musical recommendation. There it is for this week. And with that said, we're going to go. We might try and go somewhere, or we might just stay here and not drink corn liquor because we don't have any. Well, technically, I guess the sour mash is technically started. It's got close enough. Close enough. But
I'm no scientist.
whatever time it is, wherever you're at, have a good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is. Spread some of that good energy, like Dash here. Like Dash. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what kind of energy he spreads, but
He's a little happier today, right
yeah,
now.
he's feeling pretty good. We may or may not have given him part of a CBD dog treat. It's locally made. It was fresh off the press, and he seems very relaxed and happy. You know, as relaxed as a Chihuahua gets. So he's gonna have a good weekend. We're gonna take him to Birmingham with us. But with that said, we're gonna go. See you guys Monday. I already know what I'm doing. I'll let y'all in on it Monday. It's not exciting, so no need to break. It's not secret news. I'm not going on tour. I'm not going to space. I'm going to somewhere boring. And you're going to go with me. All of you. Tell them bye, Mama.
Adios.
See y'all later. See you Monday. Bye-bye.